A new kind of crime is playing out right in front of homes, and you may not even realize you're the target until it's too late.
11 Alive consumer investigative reporter Liza Lucas reveals how a single key can unlock a criminal's payday at the mailbox.
Criminals coming for your mail.
Someone just put a gun on my U.S. postal carrier.
Thieves are not just stealing checks, they're pulling guns on postal workers.
Some breaking news at this hour. Atlanta police investigating after a postal worker was robbed in broad daylight in Buckhead this afternoon.
The surge in thefts and attacks led the U.S. Postal Service and the U.S. Postal Inspection Service to launch Project Safe Delivery, following an 845% increase in mail carrier robberies from 2019 to 2023. From Kennesaw to Smyrna, Decatur to Atlanta, 11 Alive News investigates reviewed incident reports and police body cam video, finding a concerning pattern. Criminals targeting post offices and mail carriers for a key.
He had the gun right here, give me the keys. I cut off the truck and handed him the keys, thinking he wanted those. He said, no, I don't want those. I want the keys to the mailbox.
We're talking about arrow keys, master keys that unlock everything from collection boxes to package lockers to community mailboxes, sometimes giving criminals access to entire zip codes.
All you have to have as a criminal is just one key, and then you have access to hundreds of thousands of envelopes.
David Maimon, a cybersecurity expert and criminology professor at Georgia State University, has tracked check fraud on the dark web for years.
We realized that the criminals were essentially targeting USPS collection boxes using arrow keys that they robbed from mail carriers, emptying the boxes. They open the envelopes, they look for the checks.
The washed and stolen checks are sold on the dark web. In January, the USPS and Postal Inspection Service doubled down, saying the fight against mail theft and violent crimes against postal employees is of the highest priority, touting a drop in attacks since new safety measures launched. But data 11 Alive News investigates obtained shows the number of arrow keys stolen continues to go up, rising 27% in just 1 year, with more than 3,000 keys stolen, including 200 in Georgia, and only a fraction of the keys are found. Maimon sees the stolen keys showing up for sale, too.
Now we're seeing way more keys, and the prices are lower, which speaks volume to the fact that these guys are able to create replicas of those arrow keys and then simply selling those in cheaper prices.
The Postal Inspection Service did not answer our questions about the spike in stolen keys, nor did it respond to our request for an interview. But the agencies added more secure collection boxes and electronic locks in high-crime areas. When we asked for specifics for Atlanta, we were told upgrades are being deployed in all 50 states. Meanwhile, Maimon says criminals continue to adapt.
I'm sure law enforcement are doing a lot in order to tackle this issue, but unfortunately, in terms of the data we are seeing, whatever we're doing right now is inefficient and ineffective.
Liza Lucas, 11 Alive News investigates.
So Maimon actually advises against mailing those checks altogether. He says information on the check can also lead to identity theft if it gets into the wrong hands.